Ghost of Tsushima. Let's play a bit of this. Like, I didn't make up my mind last time, really. Like, you know, I'm just gonna decide. We're doing the DLC. How's that? There we go. Investigate the settlement. Okay. Looks very cult-like. Ooh. That is brutal.
Samurai!
What? Shamans enter a chanting trance to stir spirits in their ally, allowing them. What's that? A shaman? Oh shit. Ooh, they are not to be fucked with. There you go. Shaman down. Oh my god. Ow! Well, that didn't go well. Okay, no, we're doing this way. Oh, what? Get the fuck out. I'm sorry, magic? I guess it counts as a pole-on? Have I bitten off more than I can chew here? This seems significantly harder! Got you. Why? Have I just forgotten how to fight? Get out of here. I love how that other one is waiting patiently. That's great. Okay, last one. Ugh. That was a process. Okay, we got this. What the f- why would- okay. They're not to be fucked with. That's why. That's why. Because I got helmets. Why are these dudes being as hard as bosses? Okay, shield. What's the shaman? Wait, your cat meowed in unison with the game. You thought you were having a stroke there for a sec. What part of the game was meowing currently? What sounded like a cat? Him yelling? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, that's another game I have. Don't you worry about that.
急いで駆けつけたけど、こりゃひどいね。
病のようだが、果たして治るのかどうか。
何があったの？
わからん。見慣れぬ猛虎兵だった。こやつらの長は大高。対馬を攻めるつもりだ。
心を蝕む病だろ。もし島中に広がったら。
そうはさせん。
大高を探すの。
猛虎兵によると息におるとか。
海賊と罪人の島だ。侍は憎まれてる。
そうだ。かつて父上が治めようとしたが、あの地で会えなくも。その後残党は引き上げ、そして今何者かに乗っ取られた。俺が正さねば。
Okay. See, that's fine. It seems like it's a side story. It's not. I feel like we can do this whenever. Let's go.
酒井様、よろしいんですかい？息はお侍を嫌っとりますよ。
Okay, for a sec there, I thought he was gonna say. Oh. You're about to start a long series of tales. The enemies on Iki Island are ruthless and contest the strength of even the most hardened warrior. I guess that kind of clinches it. It seems like it's something intended for later. Okay. Then fine. I will just continue the main story.
ノリオだ。だが他の僧がおらぬ。
That was difficult, admittedly.
我らの助けを止められはしません。酒井様。
ノリオ、他の僧はどこだ？
村の薬師を訓練するため杉寺から来てくれたのですが、猛虎にさらわれたのです。
村は無事なのか？
方針が猛虎に従ったおかげで。
抗う者は殺し、従う者に褒美を。奴らのやり口だ。
手向かえばよかったものを。
村のためを思ったのだろ
う。いずれ猛虎は戻る。ただ時を延ばしたに過ぎません。
そのために我らがおるのだ。 どこへ行ったかわかるか？
茶畑の向こうへ行きました。
足跡をたどるぞ。
Okay.
仲間は無事でしょうか？
治療ができるのならば生かしておくはずだ。
猛虎は道理が通じぬけだものですよ。ここを通って茶畑の方へ。
調べてみよう。
Right. There. Give me that leather. We require that for later. No, also, hold on.
どうぞご覧ください。
Heavy arrow upgrade, please.
これほどの品はありません。 恐れながら
Alright, not
数
enough
が
for
足
the
り
rest,
ま
but
せ
that's
ん。
fine. I can carry more heavy arrows. I'm down for that. Oh. I walked straight past. Cool.
足跡だ。
Oh. Oh, come on. Which way are they headed? They're headed this way, aren't they?
沼の方へ行ったか。よし。方針とは長い付き合いのようだな。
争わぬようにと兄をいさめてくれました。
方針はどのような僧だ？
佐護で流行り病のあった時、顔や手足が腐り、皆から見放された病人を進んで手当てするような。
Shit, I think I lost track.
大した男ではないか。
方針曰く僧兵は怒りに駆られていると。ですが私のなぎなたは少ない犠牲で多くを救うもの。そこに怒りはありません。
He has a massive, massive blade. I kind of want to see him fight with it. It's just ridiculous. It's the size of a person, if not bigger.
いました。
Look at the size of
僧
it.
らが捕まらぬようにな。
How is he supposed to be stealth with that thing on his back? What? Why did that miss? Okay. That was strange. Sure. Get rid of the archers first. Chain assassinate's not ready. Oh, it's because of the leader. That's why that one didn't die. Don't worry about this. Don't look up. That's it? Okay, now it's one-on-one. Now we go this. What? Oh, come on. I couldn't get the drop on him? Okay. I see. Yeah, that island is significantly harder than this. That was no effort.
方針はおるか？
方針
いいえ。ですが取り逃した僧を猛虎が追っております。じきに戻りましょう。
酒井様、猛虎が来ます。
ノリオ、生きていたか。
お主ら下がっておれ。
Oh, this is. Oh yeah. Nice. Is that it? Speak with the monks. They're fine.
皆無事か。
怪我人はおりません。
方針は
他の猛虎が連れて行った。ノリオ、奴ら方針のことや杉寺の名を知っていたぞ。
酒井様、なぜ方針だけは別に。
腕利きのクス氏ゆえに使い出があるのだろう。
口さかしいからかも。
猛虎を怒らせたと。
方針ならばありえます。
そう答えをせくな。まず行き先を突き止めねば。
では私が調べておきましょ
う。赤島の村で会おう。あまり気をもむな。
I think we can afford the move that I wanted now. Which is... yeah. Now we can see. Interesting. Not really sure what else to put it into. Sure. Let's just finish that off and then figure it out. Standoff isn't bad, so it does grant more resolve. Okay. Let's go meet him back here. I guess we're now back into the habit of doing these main quests. Before. Hold on. I saw a golden bird. Where is this leading me? I know the quest is important, but in here? Why in here? Records. Is that all it was? I guess it was leading me to. Oh. Maybe there are birds that lead you to records. Huh. I guess that makes it easier overall. Alright, now we can talk.
Sakai-sama.
ノリオ。
皆方針を案じていますが、たまには気を休めないと。
ああ、楽しんでおるようだな。
昔の私のようです。
菰田の戦の後、俺も変わってしまった。
地獄でしたか。
菰田か？ああ。皆討ち死に、浜は血を吸って真っ赤に染まり、まるで泥の沼。この世の景色ではない。
我らは南へ向かい、日が暮れてひどい嵐で立ち往生に。ある村で休んでいましたが、悲鳴で起きると母屋が燃えていた。猛虎の仕業でした。縛られて金田へ運ばれ、その後は討ち死にの方がマシだ。方針の所在が分かりました。
すぐに立つか？
はい。
行き先は？
海岸の野営地。北へ向かう猛虎の船はそこで捕虜を乗せるのです。
That horse is tagging
られ
along.
たらしまいだな。
Fine.
酒井
I'll
様、
walk if he walks.
この戦を終えたらどうなさいます？
いつか故郷の近江に戻り再興するつもりだ。
私にもそんな気力があれば。これまでの人生、道は明らかでした。悟りの
You
境地を
can't
目
pet
指
the
し
cats.
仏に仕える。それでよかったのです。
なら続ければいいだろう。
入門したのは兄がいたからです。これからもずっと兄と共に修行してゆくものだと思っていました。こんなことになるとは。
Where are we going? I guess it must be nearby. Oh, okay. He's not leading. I don't know where this is. You should be leading.
全てを奪われたわけではない。いつか猛虎は消えるが。
Let's just follow the road.
むしろ人生は
Hopefully get there.
もう私の人生ではありません。死んでいった兄や仲間の供養をせねば。酒井様も菰田で死んだ者の命を背負っているのでは。
そうだな。死んだ者の分まで生きねば。
ですがたやすくはありません。
そうかもしれん。
猛虎襲来前の人生が遠い昔のように思えます。人事のように。
20年も経てば今日のこともそう思える。
酒井様、方針は暴力を嫌うとお伝えしましたよね。
僧兵を非難しておるそうだな。
奴は武具すら嫌います。太刀もなぎなたも。
助け出したら何を好むのか教えてもらおう。
Right. Oh, there was a fox then. Hold on. Hold on.
間もなく野営です。
No, no, no. We're making a pit stop.
こちらに来てください。
We're making a pit stop. Where'd you go? I think it... You have to come back later. I think he's gone. I will mark this. Don't mark it where I am. Alright. Because we're doing a quest. Dude. Oh wait, is this the camp? Is he stuck now? Oh. Ah, you can't. That's kind of annoying. He just completely stops working. Alright, look, it's actually pretty close to this. I assume this is the camp. Okay, this is the camp. We're fine. It's close. Standoff streak. After you win a standoff, additional enemies will rush you. Ooh. Okay, standoff streak is not great. Alright. That is easy. What's that? Nice. Clean. Oof. That was unlucky. Thanks for blowing the whistle. That gets him killed. Oh fuck, this can't be good. Oh, what happened to Chain Assassinate? It disappeared. Okay. The option was there for a sec. I thought I was gonna get the triple off. But then it vanished.
できません。猛虎が杉寺に連れて行ってくれます。あそこの人々を急ぎ治療しなくては。
Why can't you leave?
いけません。私は残らねば。
So we just murdered all these people for nothing?
酒井様、方針。
ノリオ、なぜここにおる？
近くの猛虎がのろしに気づいた。向かってきます。
そうか。方針探れ。我らが守る。ノリオ、頼むぞ。
What now? What? Is it because they haven't seen me? That's interesting. They got helmets on, don't they? Alright, well, I guess I can do this stealth. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. That one just stood there like completely daydreaming. Ah, that was good.
みんな死んだ。私だけだ。
すまない。助けになればと思ったのだが。
猛虎は私を探していた。皆を救うため従ったのだ。
どうして所在を知られた？
それは私にもわからぬ。だが杉寺に戻るよう脅された。治療のため。
敵の傷を癒すつもりなのか？
苦しみに敵味方があるのでしょうか。
敵によるな。
もしかして杉寺は落ちたのか？
What a good dude.
どうだろうか。
ノリオ、遠兵が来る前に方針と村に戻れ。
猛虎が
Very
来た
good
ら
dude.
俺も一緒に手立てを練ろ
Okay. We have important business to attend to before we go back and do the rest of this. Let's go and see. Is there ammo? I'm out of heavy arrows, which is a bit concerning. Let me check up the top of this. Oh, steel. All these archers and none of them have ammo? I refuse to believe that. They can't be this disorganized. Screw it. Also, I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. Where is he? Unless I've done this one already? Maybe I've done this one already. But usually they're right there. It's possible I've done this one already. It is on the main road, yeah. Maybe. I don't hear him. I just saw the sign for the fox in. I didn't hear the fox in all fairness. Alright, let's go do that now.
力を持って力を制してはなら
気をつけくだされ。
さらなる苦しみを止めるためだ。
それは新たな復讐を呼ぶだけではないか。
We'll run into another one at some point, don't worry.
酒井様、
どうしたのだ？
近くに猛虎が集まり戦の支度を。
金田の木に逃げるべきです。
逃げたとて猛虎に追われるだけだ。城に着くまでに一人残らず死ぬぞ。
ですが殺傷はできません。
村の者がそれに納得するか見ものだな。
ノリオ、どう思われるかよりも何が正しいかを重んじるのだ。かつては炎上の真似をし、今は酒井様か。己の頭を使え。
己ごときが兄の名を出すな。
やめよ。俺とノリオで戦えばよい。
お主らは隠れている。
お断りします。殺生はしませんが、逃げもいたしません。
俺は村を回り、急ごしらえだが策を講じておく。村の者を集め、隠れるように言え。 屋根から見渡せそうだ。
I should probably consider stocking up on ammo if possible. Hold on. Please tell me someone has ammo here. Or sells ammo. There are weapons here. How is there no ammo in here? You mean to tell me the armory does not have arrows for me to take? Right, if the armory doesn't have it, there's no way anywhere else has it. Okay, let's get on the roof. What is this amateur out? Yeah.
よく見渡せる。壁はない。どこからでも攻め込まれるな。湿地へ逃げればはぐれるものが多く出るだろう。いい餌食だ。寺か。隠れ家にいいな。
This game is so beautiful. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just stop and do the whole photo mode thing.
Areは香炉か。中の灰に火薬を混ぜ、濃い煙を起こせば姿を隠せる。村の者はノリオラに任せ、俺は猛虎と戦おう。おとりになれば時を稼げる。
Look at this. Without taking any photos, but yeah.
酒井様、集まりました。
皆を連れて寺へ。
私も戦います。
もし寺が襲われたら誰が民を守る？
承知しました。
覚悟はしておけ。方針と互いに助け合うのだぞ。
みんな、猛虎がつく前に寺まで行こう。敵はお侍様が倒してくださる。
皆さんどうかノリオの申す通りに寺に身を隠すのです。
I guess we have to do a few. Oh, there's 6. They don't want to do it in animation, so they just fade to black. But in this case, I think it's fine. Still can't believe that the armory doesn't have arrows for me to use. That's... I don't know. A bit of an oversight in terms of their defenses. One more. Ah, up the back there.
Mura hazure de machi kamaete oku ka. Kura ni kakureru ka.
I'm gonna laugh if the granary has arrows.
来たな。香炉に火をつけるとするか。煙はお気に召すかな。
Fire an arrow into the lantern. Okay. Oh shit. That's more.
Listen, Harna. Marchla, Marchin, Zipsige Birkt, Alek Bochich, he was at the.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Yamarnegium Harbo.
Stop screaming about Sasha. Oh, this is gonna be fun. 1, 2. Getting these chain assassinations is fun. Oh, there's the arrows! Oh, put the ammo on the roof. I guess that kind of makes sense. Not really, but I'll allow it. Forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Supposed to be playing Legolas. Brutal. Everywhere has arrows now. After all that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. That move is so satisfying to do. I wanted arrows? Yes, I did. I got what I wanted. I can't exactly complain about it. It's just the logical thing didn't pan out. Excuse me for looking for ammo in an armory. Okay. He's fighting someone, so hang on. Check this out.
Norio!
They better be scared. Don't worry, I got your back.
これは何事だ。
猛虎に襲われ後ろを取られた時に方針が身を投げ出して矢を受けて。
お主らは波の武士より勇ましい。
叫び声を聞くまで方針がいたことに気づかず、振り返った時にはすでに死んでた。
Shit.
己を責めるな。良いな。
土牢の覆いが外されるたびに仲間が殺された。ある時酒の匂いをさせた兵が来て私の手を掴んで引っ張ったら兄がそいつに飛びかかったんです。飢えていて怪我に苦しみながら私を守ろうと。
ノリオ、もう良いぞ。
いえ、お聞きください。私は残され、奴らは兄を引きずっていった。杉寺から南へ火星に行った僧は皆死んだ。 私を置いて。みんな立派なそうです。私が死ねばよかったんだ。
同じことを考えてきた。何度もだ。なぜ俺たちなのかは分からん。だがな、島の民を救えるのは我らのみ。赤島の民を生かしたのはお主らだ。忘れるな。民は忘れん。
Yeah, that guy's been through some shit. Assume there's more? No, okay. I guess that's... For now, that's his storyline wrapped up. Okay. I know, but he's there as well. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Wherever I see his face, I'm going. What? There is no current objective. What do you mean? Oh, I guess this still is. But, okay, whatever. I just needed to walk away ever so slightly. Where is he? He's somewhere around here. There he is.
孔明様は無事でしょうか。
杉寺の住職だな。なぜこの地に？
豊玉で民を束ねていましたが、猛虎に襲われ敗走を。
大きな戦であったゆえ、足跡をつかめるといいが。
集落がこの近くにあります。
行ってみよう。すでに行った。猛虎に攻め入られておったが追い返したぞ。
ならば住職はそこに。孔明様は以前も姿を消したことがありました。僧たちの間で大きないさかいが起きた時のこと。
発端は何だ？
恥ずかしながら詳しく覚えておりません。孔明様が戻らぬため総出で探しに出ました。
見つかったのか？
隠れておいででした。いさかいを止めようとしたのでしょう。
里いお方だ。
ある時兄と方針が口喧嘩をしたのです。すると孔明様は昼夜を問わず石に怒鳴ってみせました。二人は己を恥じて仲直りを。
兄貴と住職の仲は？
父親のように慕っておりました。
住職が猛虎に囚われておるなら好都合であるな。口車に乗せ追い払ってくれるだろう。
孔明様のことが分かってきましたね。
Across the bridge? Maybe? I'm not sure. Stab in the dark. I hope that's correct.
唯一の頼みの綱。もし何かあれば皆が逃げ出してしまう。
よし、集落に向かうぞ。煙！
集落からです。
Guess we're here.
槍川の席を立てた大工が捕まったってさ。
Go investigate the fire. Fire.
人間なのに裏切ったなんて信じられない。すげがさ衆だよ。仲間じゃない。
One sec. I'm making a pit stop to this. No, 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 no. You never know.
かわいそうに。お坊様が何をしたの？お侍様、大変です。
住職は
あの家に隠れておられましたが、猛虎が火をつけて。
She's like bearing her heart out, like, and I'm just looting.
生きたまま役なんて
Oh, shit. Oh.
酒瓶のありかぐらいだ。
まさか
Jeez, Moria.
住職
どうして全て燃やしてしまう。違います。孔明様ではありません。
他を探せ。
抱えたって書物で読んだらしいぞ。ああそう。じゃあ俺は将軍の息子だ。
Tragedy just follows this guy
か
around.
らだ。藁の寝床。湿り気が。
逃げ仰せられたのでしょうか。
藁を濡らして身にまとい、裏口から逃げたな。
生きておいでかも。
この方角へ行ったようだ。
きっと生きていらっしゃる。
足跡が深く広くなっておる。
走ったんだ。兵がいます。何をしてる。
声を出すな。
おい、あれ。何を見ていた。
Okay, I see. We do this silently. All about that stealth here. Smooth. You'll be fine. Your leader's dead. Guess what? Ah, no. Okay. They were searching the waterfall's head. Interesting. Do I need to jump down? I guess if he survived. It's a bit of a leap of faith. Ah. Damn.
そんな、まさか。
助けられなかった。
Man, Moria just can't catch a break.
寺は落ちます。我らの負けだ。
No one survives that knows him.
これは法華経。ご自分の血を使って書かれたようです。
さながら自世の苦か。
法華経には誰もが仏になれるとあります。豊かな者も貧しき者も。
それが今はの言葉。
残された皆を思ったのですね。
寺の僧に見せよう。住職の意志が伝わればとどまるはずだ。
孔明様が血でお書きになった法華経です。住職の声が聞こえませんか。猛虎に立ち向かえ、そして諦めずに踏みとどまれと。
我々が住職のご意志を継ごう。
櫛寺は落とさせない。
炎上様がお守りくださった寺がその弟と酒井様に再び救われるとは。
手を結び猛虎を倒すぞ。
助けられる。
I just worry that the next quest we're gonna do for this guy, just another person's gonna end up dead. Like, not a good track record for him.
本尊も見つけねばな。
679 left. Let's just go.
どうしてご本尊を。
ここにあったのか。
さようでございます。しかし猛虎が奪い浜の方へ持ち去ったのです。
It's a statue this time. There's no way anyone can end up dead. The only thing that could happen is the statue's broken.
守れぬ約束だな。
The curse of Norio.
今のは何の話だ。
Norio.
戦で死んだ兄のことです。守り手を失ったことでどの層も及び腰になってしまっています。腰抜けどもめ。
静まれ。
かつて兄のおかげでこの寺は賊から守られたこともあったというのに。
こたびは我らで守ろう。
本尊を見つけ寺に戻しましょう。
浜に持ち去られ
Someone probably stole it again.
後を追うぞ。
Oh.
来い。
I should have guessed.
怒っておるな。
何を根拠に。
話さぬからだ。
あの宗明が兄上について知ったような口を
I mean, I'd be angry too.
一人で戦ったと聞いたな。
それは噂。実際は
Okay, is he leading this time?
3人の僧兵が戦いました。
足止めか。
尊い犠牲です。僧兵
I
は
can't tell he's leading. It's just like... Alright, just follow the road vaguely. Whatever.
酒井様、
Oh, for fuck's sake, Norio. Does someone have to die on all your quests?
何があった。
Every single quest we've done with this guy, someone dies.
本尊を返すよう頼んだのですが。
Every single one. Someone ends up dying.
外に行きました。山の方へ。
次は平和の世に生まれますよ。
Maybe he has like a cursed Naginta or something.
この僧も寺のために命をかけたのですね。
Like those that are dear to Norio will end up dying due to the curse of that Naginta. That thing has to be at least 2.5 meters tall, like it's fucking ridiculous. I just don't understand how you can be stealth with that thing. Oh, jeez. That's a bit of a red flag.
本尊があるはず。
Don't move. Yes! Oh, what's this pile of dead bodies? Someone else please come investigate the pile of dead bodies. No? Okay. Alright, what are we doing next? That's cool. Under control. Okay, I'm out of heavy arrows now. What? Did he see me? Okay, hang on. Still in... What is spotting me? Those guys? Get the fuck out. Hey, where is our McGinty friend? I don't see him. Okay. Wait. Don't want to hit the... Oh, that was right between the horse. What the fuck's going on? Got it. Okay. It's that one, those two left. Check this out. Did he just blind himself? He may have blinded himself. Hi, friend. Where is he? Noria, where are you? Okay. There you are. Just magically appeared.
島に二つとない宝だ。寺に返してやろう。
Noria's death count is 7 for 7.
兄が成敗して名を挙げた族もご本尊が狙いでした。
これまでに幾度も盗まれそうになったはずだ。
また新たな犠牲が出るのでしょうね。
盗まれた方がいいか。
いいえ。しかし宝が多いからこそ欲や妬みを呼ぶのです。
櫛寺には叔父上と来たことがある。幼いながらも本尊の美しさに驚いたな。
幼い頃、私も家族と櫛寺を詣に来ました。その時、そうになろうと決めたのですが。
I have to wonder about the logistics of moving a statue this big.
今は何を守ればいいのか。
この対馬を守れ。
I mean, it gets stolen quite frequently. Damn. Maybe if they kept arrows in their armory, this wouldn't happen. Okay. What? It's true. Okay. Come on, you know this to be true. Like, an armory should have, I don't know, ammo, weaponry. Instead, it basically just had shelves. Alright, Noria, how about we go for 8 dead people? Alright, take a guess who's gonna die on this quest. Excluding a Mongolian. Has to be a non-Mongolian. Every time we take one of this monk's quest, someone dies. Someone that he knows dies. He just has such a tragic existence. Get out of here. What? That's it? That was it? No, or is this the start? That can't be it. This has to be the start of it. Okay, no, good. I was gonna say, no way. Okay. Well, he's not coming with us, so maybe a monk's not gonna die this time. Uh-oh. Sorry! It's fine. Horse is okay. Don't you worry about that. Where? Which river? Where? Oh shit, okay. Damn it, horse is in the way. Got ya. What did we say about the horse? The horse is fine, don't worry about the horse. The horse is upright. The horse is taking a drink near the river. It's all good. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not happening. Hey, it's... Okay, hang on. Oh, this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Oh no, he's fallen. Gotta help Nori! Don't touch me! Oh. Hopefully you can stay up. Damn it, bridge, please! Alright, now there's a calm spot. Hello, Zoe. You're up late. See, the horse is fine. Not a scratch. Perfectly fine.
Norio, どうした？なぜ寺を離れた？
寺は立て直せます。命とは違う。
では寺による僧を守るぞ。
行きましょう。
Friends just started streaming, so you hung out with them for a bit. Oh yeah, that's cool. What do they do usually? Lead the monks. Oh, I'm just going back to the main temple. We're gonna. I'm just not gonna pay attention as to why this dude is just running with no clothing on. I mean, clearly it's cold weather. I heard a horn. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be an endeavor. Right. Get rid of these assholes. Thanks for pointing that out. Thank you. This music is so good. Oh, okay. No. Sticky bomb. Oh, that was a good one. Who's left? No! Don't you attack my friend. How dare you touch my friend? They're still coming. I can't read messages right now, but rest assured, I am gonna read them the moment I can. Oh. Yeah, I know, but there's too many of them. Music and FPS gaming, gotcha. The music part's cool. And the eventual well-being of the horse wasn't a deal. No harm to come to it. But it wasn't harmed. It's like, if I fall over, and you say, am I alright? And I say, yeah, nah, I wasn't harmed. There's not a scratch on me. There was no harm. It's still the deal. It might have looked bad, sure, but no harm came to it. It's like the time in high school where there was someone skipping class, walking across the oval, and our science teacher saw it from the classroom, and I was sitting window side, and he told me to knock on the glass, to tap on the window to get his attention. And so I tapped the window in my mind, but what happened in reality was my fist went through the glass. Because it was brittle and cold. So, to him, it looked like, oh shit, his hand is probably ripped to shreds. But what really happened, my hand was perfectly fine. Nothing happened. No harm came to me, despite the glass shattering. So no harm came to that horse, despite whatever may have looked like went down. It's fine. Oh, this is such ridiculous bullshit. Try falling off a 4-meter cliff and see how unshattered the ankles stay. Well, I can't exactly do that now, can I? What if I am unharmed? What then? I need incentive. And don't say that I'm like, oh, I get the satisfaction of being right. Like, I don't care about that. Not in the slightest. This is all the monk's fault. It's because I couldn't replenish my heavy arrows that were in this predicament. Like, then you'll start harping on about the horse. Psst. By the time we're able to go outside to a cliff, for me to prove my point, I'm pretty sure we'll be long past this game. Oh, get the fuck out. I can get on the roof. Okay, this is gonna make things a little easier. No, I don't open the door. I was trying. Why does swap stance have to be the same button as open the door? That was bullshit. I was trying to swap stance and kept opening the door. Okay, I need a better strategy here. Sorry, dude. Collateral damage, but it's important we get this done. I'm aware Noria has fallen, thank you. I can't res you! Okay, now. Idiot. Okay. We got heavy arrows. Ugh.
Sakai-sama!
What? What? What is it?
これだけの大敗ならば、猛虎が戻ることはなかろう。
こたびのご恩、決して忘れません。
一人で戦ったのではないぞ。
We did this together.
しかし、あのお叱りがなかったら、大勢が死にました。
これからどうする？
杉寺に戻ろうと思います。
猛虎を倒すため、お主の助力を超えるか？
無論です。杉寺が総出で力をお貸ししましょう。
赤島で会おう。
Also, so you've missed out on the belly rubs. Several bellies have been rubbed.
So, 兄は寺を守った折に二つ名を授かりました。
本尊を守れず無念であったな。
しかし戒めは得ました。救えるなら救え。
Heard me, the belly rubs. Bellies have been rubbed.
形あるものは消えても教えは残るな。
Am I having stroke? No. Not at all. There have been bellies that have been rubbed. I'm sure you'll understand. Belly rub, not belly rubbed. Belly rub! R-U-B! Although bankruptcy from belly rubs. Possibility. I'm genuinely surprised no one died in his quest there. Belly rubbed. Many belly rubbed? Like, do you hear that now? And when I said the rubbing of bellies, like... that surely would have clarified it. Many bellies have been rubbed. Come on, surely it was clear what I was saying to someone else. Tell me that sounded like what I thought it sounded like. You heard the rupting of bellies, like a belly had erupted? What? So what did it sound like? Did it sound like belly rub or rupta? Sound like a fucking idiot right now. It sounded like it should have. Good. Good. Thank you.
あやつの新作は二度と見られぬのだな。
この像は元に戻せます。そのためには道具がいるのですが、猛虎に乗っ取られた家にあるのです。
俺が取ってこよう。異像の無念を晴らしてやらねばな。
ありがとうございます。道なりに進めば我が家があります。もし猛虎がいたら。
分かっておる。
Zombie was sitting there for a good minute like, what the fuck is this guy on about? Did he just, like, inhale some fumes or something? Has isolation during the pandemic finally taken its toll? Locate the sculptor's home. Where? Well, it's nearby, I guess. It's one of these ones that's not going to tell me where. That was a fun little thing to clarify. So, if you were a sculptor, where would you live? At 10 meters? I just passed it. What? Lies, there is no house here. But I get the feeling it's on top of this hill. Yep, that's probably it. Search for... Why? I was not expecting that. And that's sculptor, not sculptor. Because I know P and B's are like very easy to confuse. Like pizza and bizza. Bears up. Uh-oh. Well, they saw me. Wait, it's still an option. Sure. What? Oh, I don't have kunais. I don't have kunais! You've never wanted a raised eyebrow emoji more in your life? Like, for what reason? Why does an eyebrow need to be raised here? Okay. Am I sure that I don't mean eyebrow? Oh boy. Eyebrow. You prowl what? What do you prowl?
わしが生かされてるのはもうこの武将に腕を認められたからだ。お主の彫った像はいたずらに破壊されておるぞ。わしの作品を不備来に献じたいと言われてな。断れるものか。荷をまとめついてこい。どの像が壊されてしまった。道沿いの菩薩像だ。あれは息子が生まれた時に彫ったもの。つまらん不出来の像だ。そうだろうか。いおりはできた息子だが。
Close enough. It just looks like you have a concussion. Like you got hit in the head with a rock. That's a concussion emoji. Like, ow, I got hit in the head with a rock. Broken statue, eh? Also, when they're small like that, it's kind of hard to see what they're conveying. Because it's on my other monitor and it's a little bit away, so I have to put my face close to the monitor to kind of see it. Have to put it down. There we go. I hit his hand. I moved. Oh. Nope, we gotta go. Holy shit. That hurt. Don't worry, I got this, I got this, I got this. And something. Oh. Well, I guess it happened on the quest that didn't involve the monk. Some of these quests kind of end up like one of those crime shows, you know? Like, person dies, and then the person is, one of their relatives is crying, and then, you know, main character says something, and then it just cuts to black, roll credits. Like Law and Order. I've never seen that show, but I know the roll credits to that show. So that's not what I was chasing. I'm still thinking about, like, I want to find out which one of my neighbors is the one putting boxes into the recycling bin without crushing them. It's that treadmill. It's fucking annoying. Shit. It's possible the box could have had the address on it. That would have been good. To remember tomorrow morning, I might check it. Time to write a poem on preservation. Sure. Sure.
岩垣や岩をも裏にうつろあり天津空知る我が行く末を
That's deep. Very meaningful. Okay, there's another question mark over here. You know what I'm trying to track down. We haven't had one today. Oh, where is it? Down there? That's weird. Uh-oh. Bad move. That was more than 4 meters. That was at least 10. But don't even give me any talk about like, oh, see the horse. Shattered ankles? Yeah, trust the Italian to be talking about shattered ankles. Haha! Because, you know, mafia. Oh, that was pathetic. Wait. Oh shit. Oh! I didn't think I would get that. Ankles don't shatter in concrete boots. Okay, well played. What the fuck? Okay. That was an awkward grappling hook, sure. The classic reverse grappling hook. See, there's not going to be one nearby. If we're looking at the distance between them, what's the most likely spot there would be one? I reckon here. If we head towards this marker, I think we'll come across one. Oh, this area is so nice looking as well, so I don't mind it. Look at this. Just stop and appreciate this for a minute. I'll see if my instincts are correct. If nothing else, it should pop up on the map. I'm also trying to spot it from a distance. I'm gonna go the long way around. gives us more chances to find one. This is kind of cool looking. Come on, there has to be one in here. There has to be one. So even this is, whilst not as luscious as the other areas, it's still pretty nice looking. Wow. Guess there actually isn't one here. Okay, we have to go here. Because we got good boy points.
まだ生きてる。ありがとうございます。
行け、達者でな。
どうかこれを。
Good boy points. Okay, how about let's go north. I'm going to get one. We haven't had one today. I would have thought for sure that in that gap there would have been one, but there wasn't. So, let's go along here. There should definitely be one here, because we haven't explored any of the northern areas. Eventually we will come across one. Just need to be on the lookout. If you see a yellow tree, just tell me to stop. Although the color yellow might be a bit difficult to see right now, but yes. Okay, this is a new prefecture. There has to be one. Yeah, okay, it's near impossible. It's all foggy. Just have to listen, I guess. Yeah, don't worry. I know I'm straying away from the goal. Also, this looks really nice too, but I can barely tell where I'm going. I guess that's the point. How have I not come across one yet? Just ignore the death. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Hey Sandy, how's it going? How's things? Oh no. No, just ignore me. Just traveler, friendly traveler. Why is everything so foggy here? Not what I was looking for, but usually these things are together. Usually they're grouped up. So that means there has to be one of them close by. Okay, there's a shrine. Finally caught a stream. Yeah, because I'm up a little bit late. But that's all good. I'm trying to appease. Oh wow, this looks cool. Ah! I hear it, I hear it. Where is it? Listen. Where's that coming from? Am I? Doing alright. Kinda wish the week was over work-wise, but just got tomorrow and that's it. Wait. I heard it. Nope. Nope, that's a camp. Follow wind, daddy? No. We're just looking for... a friend. Who chat always likes seeing. I heard it, though. I hear it. Where is he? Unless I'm losing my mind, but I swear I can hear him. Does no one hear the faint sound here? But see, this is just a shrine. Hang on. Usually you should be able to see a yellow tree. What if it's just the wind? What if I'm losing my mind? That's the camp. That's not what I care about. Wait. The things I do to appease chat. There! Alright, we got one. Alright. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I've already lost him. Am I blind? Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Oh, he comes back. If you don't follow him, he comes back. Come here. Who wants a pet? Do you want a pet? Who wants a pet? You want a pet? Look who wants a pet. No belly rub this time. Okay, Fox has been pet. Obligatory petting has been done for today. Can I go back to quests now? We're going here. It's a shame it didn't do the belly rub. Belly rub with a B, not rubbed with a PT. You have to go to bed? Okay. No worries, Zoe. Enjoy your sleep with a P, not a B. Don't hurt the horse while you're gone. What? Me? Never. The horse has yet to be harmed. What are you talking about? You feel like you've missed so much? It's just another round of people confusing the letter B for the letter P. I was talking about belly rubbing, and then Zoe thought I was talking about belly rupts for PT. There was a little confusion where for like 2 minutes. What was the exact words? Are you having a stroke? There you go. I am not having a stroke. At least not yet. Oh, we can do an upgrade while we're here. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we've done this, so... Katana. The hat suits me. Thank you. A glorious yellow lampshade.
浪人ではない。酒井仁と申す。
侍？ならば御前に会われよ。麦谷の佐藤さだ。さあ、こちらへ。
I think I need to mute notifications. I set up a TikTok account to put clips on there, just so it's like more frequent. But like, it's spamming my phone. It's like going off constantly. Oh, look at Will complaining about all the likes he's getting. That's not the point. It's just annoying. It's not that many, but it's enough for me to be like, I need to change that already. His name is Straw Hat? Who? Whose name is Straw Hat? The character? Character's already got a name.
ここでは争いなんて幾とせもご無沙汰。太刀を抜けばうちの者が黙っちゃいないよ。その掟を守りゃ。
His name is Ghost Tsushima.
さてそれじゃあご用を伺おうじゃない。
Poor me suffering from success. Hardly. Far from it.
今頃下で酒をしこたま飲んでるはずだよ。仲良くしてやりな。
礼を言う。
また会いたいもんだね。あんたとは助け合えそうだ。
What does she mean by help each other? How can they ever get anything done with this fog? Hey, lampshade brother. I might change how I look eventually, but I think for now it's all good. Come on. You have to go follow some dickhead in Australia, BRB. It's a good thing it doesn't relate to me.
稽古台から竹をもらって荷台を直しましたが、あれはお侍のものだとか、本当ですか？
あれは剣の腕を磨くものだ。心を澄まし、人たちで竹を切らねばならない。
Yeah, I mean,
ご無礼をいたしました。
after
全てお返しいた
work,
し
I
ます。
prepared like
あの大きな
50
旗も。
past clips to
そう
kind
し
of
てくれ
just
ぬか。
trickle
荷車のことは無
on
念であ
TikTok
ろう
and I'll
が。
see how it goes.
稽古台使わせても
If
らおう。
it's something that works out, I'll keep doing it. But for now, it's under a trial. For at least the next month. Then, yeah, let's see. I just kind of figure, like, attention span on longer videos is just harder to battle. Also, YouTube shorts suck.
Kenji, 何をしておる?
They're only 15 seconds long. You're back. Welcome back, Sandy. Oh, weird. I got like a completely unrelated notification on my phone.
実は賊に金を借りたんです。肉屋のゴンに。
返せばよかろう。
返します返します。でもおかしなところで落ち合うことになっちまって。
When I rank up the armor completely and swap over to the other one that's more about archery, that's when I'll change this look. And then convert on whatever face covering, like if I go bandana, mask, or hat.
人助けはせめんがやり方を変えろ。
How many points does the Zelda thing have left to go? 92%, 10 days left. 8, just under 8,000 points. The hat is everything. The funny thing is, as I leveled it up, it got bigger. And I'm just waiting for it to just get massive, like Dark Souls style. Started off as this very messed up hat. And then it just got better. The bigger the hat, the more enlightening you are. Is that why Texans wear like those? I don't know. What are they? 10-gallon hats? I don't know the terminology because we don't have gallons in Australia. So excuse me. Stetsons? Okay. You know which one I'm talking about. Just the gigantic cowboy hats. Like oil tycoon. You do since you were born there.
震えを収めたいか。嘘をつかないことだな。
最初の嘘は咎められなかったもんですから。
何度ゴンを騙したのだ。
The only
どうやってその肉屋と知り合った？
trying to think. I guess yeah, cartoons, Looney Tunes.
ちょうどその時ゴンが酒を欲しいと言いました。
That's probably the first time I saw those kind of hats.
安酒を高く売りつけて太郎に無事金を返したんです。
肉屋も満足したことだろう。
気づかれなかったんですよ。二度目はとっちめられちまいましたけど。
血まみれとやらはどうなった？
それが奴から酒を買ったってゴンに嘘ついたら血まみれをやっちまったんです。
Would this hat be bigger or smaller than one of those?
そうなんですよ。厄介に巻き込まれてばかりで。
身から出たサビというものだ。帰り見るべきだな。
Wow, even the lightning looked good. I'm still unsure if I'm going the right way. It says to follow him, but if I stand still, he stops, so he's not leading.
あの橋で落ち合います。
I guess this is it.
橋へ行け。俺はゴンが見える場所を探す。
では、もしもの時のための合言葉を。これどうです？お元気で何より。好
きにしろ。
Are we going to be sniping? I saw Yosemite Sam and assumed he set the standard for Texans. That's actually not who I was thinking of, but... Okay, that's probably the second character that I saw. I was thinking of a Bugs Bunny cartoon where there's some... I can't remember. But it was a dude in a cowboy hat, for sure. Like one of those gigantic ones. Obviously something's gonna go wrong, so I'm ready. Hey, it's no different than Americans, like, thinking everything in Australia is gonna kill you, or the shrimp on the Barbie thing, or living upside down. I don't actually think all Texans are like that. And I was a child. This isn't me at, like, the age of 30 thinking, yeah, Yosemite Sam, that's how all Texans behave. I was like 5. I probably would have believed that, like, dinosaurs existed in America as well if there was a cartoon about it. Uh-oh. I fired too early. We'll be fine. Oh, Kenji's died? Okay, that's my bad. I heard my name and I shot him. Oh. Okay, I guess we're starting from here. Alright, I'm sticking next to him. Don't worry, dude, I got your back. Bring it. You wanna fuck with this? Alright, Kenji. They're good. Oh, body shot, alright. That worked. Come on. Where? Oh, over there. Okay. Oh, Legolas! That was a good shot. Gotten so much better with the down bow. What? When I think, like, pro as fuck archery, I think Legolas. Just slow motion. One versus 5.
また借りができてしまいました。
いくつ貸せば済む。
お返しします。酒ででも蔵ででも。それとも。
Oh my god, you actually found the damn cartoon. How did you that quickly? What is that even for? Like, okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Or you just know like every single Texan stereotype. It's like, oh, he's referring to number 43. Got that one on file, ready to go. Also, we don't talk about Splunky when Splunky is over. Not especially after said game crushes you for block flying from space. Twice. Dear. Okay, well... Oh! Yes, we're doing that. Okay. We get to see another legend. Wait, I didn't change the game? Fuck Twitch, why? I changed it. Thank you. That's cool. I don't think it mattered. I think it still would be the same number of people here, more or less. But if those of you stuck around after Splunky, thanks. It's appreciated. I've had that happen to me way too many times. Where is he? Also, everyone else, you've been here for 2 hours. What's going on? Where's the attention to detail? Instead, I'm rambling on about belly rubs and letter P and letter B. It's okay, relax, I don't expect I don't expect anyone to speak up on that kind of thing, it's cool. Also, to be fair, you're only here for the foxes, that is fair enough. I love these tales because the art in this is so good. And Looney Tunes, yeah, I watched a lot of that as a kid. Had a lot of random VHS tapes with them. Including some that are probably banned, to be honest. Like, wait, what's the fuck about? Oh no, the Straw Hats.
その小次郎に狙われておるのか。気をつけておこう。
それには及びません。あやつが望んでおりますのは一騎打ち。ですがお力を示すため手先である5人の菅笠衆をお討ちください。
知らぬ間にそやつの挑戦を受けておったようだ。
ならば手先が豊玉におることも民を餌にしておることもご承知ですな。
必ずや小次郎を手打ちにしよう。遅すぎるくらいであるがな。
あやつは初めて会う類の男です。もはや人ですらないのやも。
This is gonna be a fun one. Or potentially annoying one. In all years, you can honestly say you never heard the word slew until now. What, the tail heard said slew? No, it's like... It's the verb form of slain. Slain is kind of past tense. Like when someone's been slain, and yeah. Slayed? No, but that's still past tense. It might be a difference between British and American English. That's another possibility. But I've heard of slew being referring to like the verb. I don't know. Look, I'm not willing to die on this hill. English as a second language. I'm gonna play that card right now. But yeah, I mean, I've heard it before. Wait, so didn't it give me a guiding wind target? In Toyotama. Toyotama. I mean, it's not marking it for me. Does anyone see Toyotama on the map? If not, I'm just gonna leave it. Tsushima. Yushi Temple. Yeah, maybe we skip this one for now. I guess we'll get to it later. Okay, yeah, let's continue this dude's quest. It's actually slewed. Well, still. Like I said, I played the English as a second language card. Me not speak the English too well. That's a lie, but there is a little bit of truth in the sense that, like, sometimes I won't know the English word for something. Oh fuck. I just thought of that song that was popular a while back. Like yeah, now you got that stuck in your head. It's just on, you know, slain and slew, maybe a difference being American. Pretty sure all the song is saying is we don't speak American, but why are they pointing this out? Why was the bird pointing this out? That was weird. Oh, there you are. Brings you back to the Jersey Shore. I never saw any of that. I guess mainly because my interest in that stuff is close to zero. But that and those kind of shows aired on a a cable service in Australia that's inherently evil. Okay. This is the kind of evil they are. They got the rights for Game of Thrones. And pretty much, unless you pay the $70 subscription, you weren't gonna watch Game of Thrones legally. And what they did, they made sure that Apple couldn't sell it on iTunes, you couldn't purchase it digitally, and no DVDs were able to be released of it. So guess what happened in Australia? I'll give you a hint. It doesn't involve subscribing to their service. Why can't I touch the dude that's on the ground? Oh, there. Because suffering, that's why. Wasn't actually alive. This dude's just chilling.
Wait, what?
Your uncle has a house there on the upscale part of the shore, not fucking seaside heights. I don't know what that means. Aside from the part that you're saying there's a house on the shore that belongs to your uncle. Where they filmed Jersey Shore. Okay. See, that's how little I know about it. I kind of called it quits on like anything reality TV show related when in Australia they aired a reality TV show called Meerkat Manor, which involved taking documentary footage of meerkats and then dubbing them with voices to make a drama show out of it. I saw the commercial and kind of sat there in silence a minute afterwards and then just took the TV out of my room. And I haven't watched regular TV since, really, unless it's kind of there in the room. Like, definitely not by choice. The internet has been my form of entertainment ever since. I don't regret it. But, you know, I still partake in those kind of shows sometimes. Like, it's a guilty pleasure of mine to watch Gordon Ramsay rip into people. Just because usually those people, they're delusional and or inconsistent. And it's just great to see him point out, like, how stupid they're being. You remember seeing snippets of this crap, it was super cringe. Yeah. That was pretty much at the point at which that was all that was starting to go on shows. After that point, it was reality TV shows and cooking shows in Australia, and then sports in between, and repeat episodes of drama shows, and yeah, no. I'm good. Oh, but see... Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I've jeweled... Okay, I get it. I've jeweled 5 of them, I believe. I think. It's not that, it's a single thing. It's those dudes that kept challenging me. That makes sense now. Now I actually have the quest. Alright, that's cool. Now I get it. The last one I fought, I figured out how to cheese the fights. I know how to beat them every time without taking damage now. Which, it's gonna make the combat a little anticlimactic, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just amused that I figured it out. That and how to get enemies to completely stop attacking you. Oh dear. In another life, chat, I would have been a game tester.
I
would do a pretty good job at it, considering the amount of times I come across like these little glitches and oddities. Imagine being paid to do that. Anyway, Australian reality TV shows suck. They're effectively just us trying to mimic what the Americans have done, and it usually fails. Do you want to hear about Australian Survivor? Australian Survivor. Oh boy. That show got cancelled after a few episodes. Like, they didn't even get to finish it properly. The first episode of Australian Survivor, they planned this challenge, and it took place like on the southern part of Australia, along the coastline where it's a bit remote. So they had this challenge plan where the survivors had to stand on these plinths out in the ocean. And it got windy, and they couldn't do it because the waves kept just knocking everyone over instantly. So then they had to... I don't even remember what they did because I didn't watch all of it. But I just remember like them trying to redo it 3 times. And you can tell an episode's going badly when they include that as part of the episode footage. And then at the end, there was another challenge where they had to try and keep the torch alive, like their own torch alive. Keep it lit, because fire represents life. Again, the wind was too strong, they couldn't actually do the challenge. It was canned an episode later. I don't know why, but it just... Australian Survivor Nature won, pretty much. I don't know why, but we're just really bad at copying an idea. It just doesn't last. I think Australia just needs to go back to the era of the 1990s where they had really good comedy shows and game shows for kids. Our game shows for kids were legit as fuck. I've talked about them before. And I'm hoping there'll be a revival where they do it for adults. You know, the ones that grew up with those shows. It's probably the earliest form of like me watching someone else play a game and internally scream as I think I can do better. Right, surveying. Not shoot, survey. It's about to fuck that up. But I don't know, I became more of a fan of British TV. Okay. So I guess I can do whatever I want now. Wait, what? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he had a helmet on. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, alright. I see. We have to... What? Okay. Uh-oh. Just relax. Don't lose your cool. Oh, that's interesting. They swipe into the grass. Chain assassinate! 1. Wait, what? What happened to the other assassination? Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. There's so many archers. You don't want to get out of bed. Don't. Unless you have stuff to do, but if you don't have stuff to do, don't. Nothing wrong with that. You're describing my Sunday, more or less. How can anyone get out of bed when watching this? This is like perfect bedtime viewing.
確かですか。調べましょう。
Well, oh, what's this?
物資の目録、弓と的ばかりだ。豊玉の各所に送るようです。
修練場を増やす腹積もりか。
大綱と串に一つずつ、さらに増えるな。
Man, we've been tracking her down for ages, but we just miss it every time.
文だ。日本語です。
なんとある。
大藩に謹んで申し上げます。この年の終わりまでに持てる技すべてを旧兵にお教えいたします。その暁には石川と酒井の首を届けましょう。
巴だな。わしの教えは水泡に帰した。
ご決断を。止める術はただ一つ。
Like, you would think it would,
ならば証明してく
I
だ
don't
さい。
know, kind of harm being able to see properly and fight properly. And it's not as if I'm wearing it for camouflage purposes. Like, I'm wearing a bright yellow kimono.
いざとなれば島のため切る覚悟はできておる。それが死の務め。
先の目録、修練場探しの頼りになります。
裏切り者を成
I
敗
could make it more colorful. That's the thing.
酒井。お主は太刀の腕も器量も備えておる。だが二度とわしを侮るでないぞ。
Nearly there. Nearly at the legend rising. Let me look at my charms actually, because it's been a while. Resolve gains, moderate melee, detection speed, chance for arrows to deal no damage, breaking defense grants resolve. I reckon this one, let's change it. 20% to survive lethal damage. Reduces enemy detection speed, it increases resolve gains by a minor amount. Oh, you can increase the power. So if I get another fox, that's going to increase the power of that. I'm probably just going to take that now then. Oh, I see, they got minor. Have we got anything higher than minor? Minor. All minor. Okay. Okay. I mean, we definitely want one that's melee damage. I don't know about this one. This one, eh. While at 50%, healing recovers an additional 30%. That sounds good. That's when I usually heal as well. Oh, and it's a tier 2 one. Okay, cool. Yeah. Glad I look at that. Yeah, so check this out. The progress of the hat was like, where is it? I went from this to this to this. Where's the other one? Oh no, wait. I think I missed a step. Oh, yeah. You can kind of see it. And this is the current one. I don't know about the headbands. And then mask, I think we only got that and that. Which, that's not a bad look. Wait. Yeah. And then sword kit options. There we go. I still think this one looks really good. That one's good as well, but... some of them I'm like, eh. Like, that one just looks like a Photoshop filter. And I can name it as well. That's Neon Glow. Okay, anyway. I digress. Where's the continuation of his? Over here. Okay, easy. Convenient. Find someone who may have seen Ishikawa. What? Why are they afraid of me? I'm the hero.
旅のアキュードを襲っているんだろう。弓の達人と手を組んで。
石川先生か。ありえぬ。
あれはあんたの声だった。
声だと？いつだ？
ついさっきだ。腹を空かせた獣のように暴れ回ってただろう。
I don't know if you can hear that chat, but it's 1 in the morning, and there's a dude just like revving his motorbike like an idiot. And it's not anywhere near me. That's how loud it is. I have a coworker that lives, I'd say 4 streets over, and he can hear it. We talk about this because we try to figure out like where it's coming from and just how loud it needs to be for both of us to be able to hear it. Oh, they got a scouting hawk. Ha! Glad I saw that. Shit. Ooh, this is gonna... Okay. Wait! What the fuck? What the fuck is this bird doing? Come on, that should have hit. Okay, hold on. I got it. I got this. I got this. I got this. There. Uh-oh. That did the opposite of what I wanted it to do. I wanted to get attention away from me, not draw it closer. Oh, you're dead. Totally dead. fool. Oh, wait, what? The option was assassinate. I thought it was the leader. I thought it was gonna be a crit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I guess I don't have a leader. Assassinate! Got ya! Oh, I love it when they take the time to blow the horn when there's only one of them left. This gives me that window. Okay. This wasn't even the quest, it was just coincidental that this was here. Uh-oh. That's fine. Horse is fine. Up here.
Sensei!
Shit. Oh, they don't see me. Yeah, that one sees me. I got this.
ようやく現れたか。
ゆるりと物見とは。
I hope there's more combat, because I want to demonstrate what I learnt yesterday.
あんたがクロード。
ここで何が？
行商が襲われた。
My combat
俺は分かっ
strategies.
てるんだぞ。あんた猛虎と手を結んで食い物を奪ってるんだろう。
休んでおれ。その話はわしがしよう。
巴の仕業でしょうか。
我らに濡れ衣を着せ、民に不安の種をまいておる。急ぎ向かったのだが、こやつしか助けられなかった。
襲われた場所は
この近く。なぜ
だ？足跡をたどれば野営の場所を突き止められます。
悪くない案だが。
何か？
気にするな。辛労のせいだ。
それももう終わりです。
ここにおれ。しばし一息ついて、
Okay,
しかる
I
の
checked
ち
the
離
time.
れるがよい。
It's not even midday for you Americans.
奇襲
You
の
don't
場
have
所
to
ま
get
で
out of
案内
bed.
を。
Come on, it's fine. Not even midday. It's still morning. Admittedly, it is a Thursday, but still. It's Friday for me.
なぜ巴はこの地の行商を襲うのでしょう。櫛を奪っても利はないはず。
いや、だが櫛寺は民の拠り所。道を封じて士気を下げる策か。
まだ定かではないと。
なんとも言えん。今はな。
Did you know, Chad, that if you hear Rebecca Black's song Friday enough and put it on loop, she says fried egg. That is all.
巴に殺された者も調べてみましょう。騎士の民への戒め。
あやつめ。
先生と私の名を語っております。この道決して通るべからず。
What a bitch, she's framing us.
考えたの。
Oh, okay, that was just the one. I thought for a sec there was a fox. Oh, wait. We have to investigate the convoy.
生き残りはおらぬ。
日本式の矢もあるか。
無論です。
Yesterday was
見つけたす
Thursday.
これ以上
Today
どもが
is
気まぐれで騎士の民を
Friday.
死なせてたまるか来い
Friday. Friday. I'm sorry. Oh, please tell me we catch her this time.
馬を降りる
But we'll get there quicker if we take the horse up further.
来い探る暇はない
せいてはことをし損じると言いますぞ
おい戻ってこい
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's 1:30 in the morning. I can do this.
何故一人で
助けてやらねば
This feels like a trap, dude.
動くな
You were here, but your dog came up, says she is superior to everything. Fried egg. Yeah. Have you seen the fried egg?
なぜ拒む
Or heard the fried egg remix?
には
巴が申してみろ
侍が来るまでは私を生かしておくと
おのれ
It's not her. Can I climb up? I can't climb up. It's an archery thing. Oh, no, I can. I can. There's... Oh yeah, see that? Oh, that charm with the extra heal. That's doing wonders. That's a good one.
酒井
Your dog is superior to everything. Yes, yes.
実は2日前に話をした
巴と
この女とだ猛虎と共におる島の女を見たそうでな野営を突き止めて知らせろと頼んだのだ
村の女子に
失敗するとは思わなかったこのムクロが巴であったかもしれんぞ
巴は武士の何たるかを分かっておらぬとおっしゃったがあなたも同じ穴の無地なだ
年寄りに期待をしすぎるなおじごにもわしにも政子殿にもな年寄りに甘えるのはガキのすることだぞ
何をおっしゃりたいのです
わしもお主も武具を手に生死をかけて戦っておる
だからその手を血に染めたのですか
だからこれ
That
まで
scar on his face, did he get shot in the face with an arrow? I better not have just sent Rebecca Black to you. What? Me? No,
手を血
never.
に染めてな
I sent the gift of fried eggs.
大綱にも修練場があるぞ
Fried egg. Charm of swift return. Ooh, this sounds like something I might want. Maya peckish? Well, don't let your dreams be dream. Go fry an egg. Wait, oh, yeah. I wish it would do it by order. Swift return, wasn't it? Missed arrows have a 25% chance of being recoverable. Ooh. That sounds good. But resolves. I don't know, the stealth thing has been working pretty well. And enemies giving up? Nah, I think we're good. I'll sacrifice the ammo. Don't tell me what to do, I'm not your wind daddy. Imagine someone turning up here for the first time and that being the first thing they read. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's just a thought I have constantly, the conversations I have, and the things I say, and the things chat say. Okay, I guess we'll just... Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just his camp. Alright, cool. Let's meet up with him. Damn. I kinda wish you would have been here for God of War, Sandy, because there's like a father bit that I've been doing for that game, but oh well. What? Don't worry. Just a dumb joke that I made when playing God of War that involved Kratos being a father. Which I could totally bring back here for Wind Daddy, but I feel like only half the people here would get it. Oh, crap. Can I get down this way, maybe? It looks like it. It's... the two conversations happening here. Like, we're talking about games and it's like, I don't want to stick a Q-tip up my nostrils. I know, the test sucks. But what would suck more is like giving someone COVID. Apparently it's less invasive than what it used to be. I don't know if it's like that over there. I'm going to ignore that. That's an Uber driver. That's an Uber delivery person who's got the wrong house again. It's the same fucking conversation every time. Like, hello? Did you order food? Like, no. You sure? Yep. Oh, is this? And then they'll read the number. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, oh. And you know what the worst part about this is? The worst part is that in massive letters, directly above the doorbell is the number to the house. It's like, really? You can't read it? I don't know. I don't see it as like, poor dude. If it was genuinely confusing, I would be more sympathetic, but this is a case of look slightly above the button you're pressing, and you'll see it's not the right place. Like, just avert your eyes from the button for just a sec, and just look Just a little bit, just a little bit above the button. Dude, one letter is the size of my whole hand. That's how big the letters are, the numbers. And you've seen my hands, chat. Not weird, but you have seen my hands. It's alright, this dude figured it out right away though. Usually they keep ringing the bell until I go, but this dude figured it out right away.
元の暮らしに戻してしまった。良い暮らしができる機会を取りこぼし、さらに民を脅かすなど。皆まで言わずともよい。先生、この先すべきことのお覚悟はありますか。
Those hands, oh, don't say that.
まずは野営を探すぞ。これ以上罪を重ねる前に止めねば。
Just as bad as when I'm reading text in a game and then people like, oh, the deep king voice. Like, please, I'll stop doing it if that's the case.
巴が馴染みある地に戻ったということは捨て身なのであろうな。しかし味方は元という国ですぞ。修練場が潰れるたび、ハーンの心は離れるというもの。
I feel bad for this guy.
ならばくさびを打ち込み、優位に立ちましょう。その末に巴が猛虎を見出したら。罪を犯した以上、罰を受けるべき。
She does deserve punishment. She's kind of betrayed everything.
信用に足ると。いや。
Yeah.
巴は王
See, he wouldn't
を
trust
脅
her.
かしていたそうですが、あやつが若かった昔の話でしょう。成人する前だ。
I feel bad. I feel really bad for him, especially because now he's being blamed for stuff. It would have been a different thing if she had no choice, but she was still okay. But now she's framing us. That's.
弓で待ち伏せるには最適の場。気を抜くな。馬を降りる。鏡。野営が見える場所を探す。
Oh, no, jeez. I thought that was one body, but it's two. That was scary. I was like, damn.
作りは同じか。何が見える？
Oh, with surveying again. I remember when I first met this guy and I couldn't hit a single enemy with my bow. And now look how far I've come. But that is gruesome.
心得ております。まずはお主から行け。
Okay. But she's still not here. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Nice. I wanna get... Okay, who's the one that can see me? Assassinate. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. I don't think there's gonna be one. Okay, let's start with this. Wait, no, wrong bow. Helmet. Don't see me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, one more. Ah. I leveled up chain assassinate. And supposedly I should be able to get 3, but I've never been able to pull it. Yeah, we always miss her.
Sensei, あれよ。
巴であろう。
石川、そしてクロード。
So, it's Friday, and usually on Fridays I indulge in some sort of comfort food in the week. So I need to... What the fuck? Why am I on fire? What is a sticky bomb and why do I have one? It's a bomb that's sticky. That was unfortunate. Suggestions for comfort food later. Hate me. What? It's a bomb that has adhesive on it, so when you throw it, it sticks to your target. Is that a better explanation? Is that the woman from the beginning? No. This is someone else. The woman from the beginning, she is at the castle waiting for us. We stormed the castle and saved our uncle. So the next thing is to kind of march north, which we haven't done yet. Sorry, that mask is from Dragon Ball, but Grandpa Gohan wore, pretty much. Almost. Very similar. I think it is. There's no choice here. She is not dead. No way. Calculated jump. Going after her. Clearly not dead. I'm hoping if they do a new game for this, like a sequel, that they might make it so you can make decisions in it. It's not so much a complaint, because I do appreciate this game. It's just, imagine if this had choices, where you could choose whether someone lived or died and there were some consequences to what you did. I know that increases the scope of this game and it makes it more complex, but I mean, you can dream. That would be so good. Everything is on rails pretty much quest-wise, but I don't mind it. I just wish there was a little more options to it, like Yakuza. Yakuza was on rails, but at the very least there was some variety to the dialogue you can pick, more or less. Doo-doo? Oh, come on.
あなたが私を裏切ると。ざれごとよ。お主の方がくさびを打ち込まれたな。よく聞いておる。
I hope you weren't laughing at that one for too long.
そうか。ともあれ次にこのわしを疑うときはまず己に問うてみよ。巴は諦めておらん。
Yeah, there's no way she's dead.
猛虎の機嫌を取るだろう。
見つけましょう。
I read that as curry flavor. Oh, curry favor. Japanese curry is really good. You have no soul. What is laughing? Why do you have no soul? I am now the Phantom Samurai. I might get that tomorrow for lunch, like a chicken katsu curry. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that for lunch. There's a place that does it on like brown rice, edamame, pickled ginger. And it's really good. And some potato as well. And carrot. Okay. I guess that's his questline done for now. We have one more for the sake dude, so let's just do that. And then that's a couple of the NPC questlines more or less done. I just can't see it ending well for that old dude. I feel like his student is going to survive and he's going to be the one that ends up dying. This guy's a swindler. That's funny.
Kenji, どうした? いやー、ちょうどいい時にお越しくださいましたね。この先に猛虎の野営があって、食い物やら着物やら薬がたっぷり。何十人、何百人分も。しかも兵が出払ってて。分取るとしたら今ですよ、今。何か隠しておるな。そんな滅相もありませんよ。猛虎はいなくて物資はどっさり。あっしらの分も島のみんなの分も。
This guy is the trouble from any anime. Like always has a plot and a scheme and it just goes wrong every time. And one of the not the lead character, but the person that hangs out with the lead character will smack them on the head and they'll get a massive bruise on their skull. That's this character right here. So just because he's very short. You're an American even your souls are as free as you are. But you just said you have no soul. Which is it? This is a Mongolian camp, 100%. And they're gonna.
Kenji, 殺してやる。お主は。Kenji の息の根を止めてやる。よくも見捨てたな。違う。誤解だ。助けを連れてきた。こちらは酒井様。噂のクロード様だ。事のあらましを言い開け。Kenji に騙されたんですよ。騙してなんかいません。猛虎が物資を買うはずだったのに、銭を払わず、代わりにこの夏を捕虜に取ったんですよ。猛虎が買うはずだった。あいつら戻ってくる。
Your soul got bored with you and left. I'm sure that's not the case.
逃げるつもりか。そんな策ですよ。当てにはならんな。そやつと逃げろ。
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay. There was way too many of them out there. Dick. Oh yeah. Okay, would you like to see Galaxy Brain strategies? Here we go. Oh, hang on. I need to get rid of the dude with the flash bomb. Where is he? This guy. This guy needs to die. The ladder thing's not working. Why? I guess because there's NPCs in the way. Why is there a big... Yes, I have tamed wildlife. Wildlife is on my side. That's what you get when you fuck with me. The animals will attack you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. Watch this. Oh, he throws. So what the fuck happened to the other guy? For some reason, yesterday when I did this, the guy refused to attack me. Let's try now. No, okay, these dudes are smart. Or that, maybe that was just a one-off thing, but... weird. Alright, fine. Oh, come on. Free fall. This is what happens when we pay attention to Kenji. Alright, where are you? Cow. Coward, not cow. I thought he was gonna be in there. Oh. Nope. Don't think so.
Kenji! Natsuo! もう出てきてもいいぞ!
Wait, who put them in a cage? They did this to themselves. Yeah, yeah. Classic. He's an anime character. It's like in The Lion King where Zazu locks himself up in a cage to be safe from the hyenas with Timon.
持てるだけ持っていけ。その野営を訪れ、食料と薬で満たされておるか調べるぞ。
はい、酒井様。はい、酒井様。
I get the feeling he hasn't learnt his lesson. He's gonna outlive all of us. Okay. Alright. I think, yeah, good. So, yeah, we're just left with Masako's tails, right? No, wait, but that's Yuna. Yeah, we haven't started Yuna. Alright, I'll tell you what. In the interest of fan service, I will find one more fox. Most likely, it's going to be somewhere here in the middle. Because we've only seen one tonight. That's strange. There's usually several. So I'll find one more. And hopefully we give it a belly rub instead of petting it. It's random, so who knows. Sorry, I thought I heard it if it was just the wind. Just be on the lookout for a yellow tree. No, go away. There has to be one here in the middle. Okay, that's an encampment. Nope. Although I should probably do that, but sticking with that for now. They're definitely more spread out on this island, with this part of the island. In the first area, they were just very frequent, but here, I don't know. Lucky to get two. It looks like there's another shrine up ahead as well. Okay. Not what I'm interested in, though. Where are we? Oh. Okay. I'll continue north. If nothing else, I'll reveal question marks on the map to look at. So. Oh. Okay, we haven't done this either. Alright, naked time. Reflect on the warrior's burden.
武士の道もこれだけ心地よいものがあれば良いのだがな。
I guess cause this is no, I didn't want to. I just wanted to. I didn't want to do this again. Fine, you get two naked times. Accidental. I was trying to get back on my horse. That's not fan service, I don't know what is. Please don't ban Twitch. It was necessary to the gameplay. Necessary to the story. This... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm getting off the horse. Well, the key to pleasing ladies is naked samurais? Damn. Better write that one down. How have we not come across a fox friend yet? There you are. Yeah, it's definitely way more spread out here. Oh, I think that's a yellow tree over there. Or it's either a singular yellow tree or it's the tree of a fox. It's hard to tell. It's possible that it's just a singular one. I'm going up there either way. It might not be it. No. No, no, no. Bye. Fairly well. Yeah, I think it's an intentional forest, so it's not what I'm looking for. That, however, does look promising. No, it's just a general look. Okay, never mind. I hate areas like this because I can't spot them out from a distance. I have to listen. That's a pillar of honor. Hey! Next one! There we go. I mean, I may as well since I'm here. Okay, cool. I'm sad. That means there's less petting. We might be lucky to get one. Wait, no, it's just the trees. Ugh, it's fooling me. Probably won't have many pets to go. Nope, just ignore the bear. Come on, it's a forest. There has to be one fox in this forest. Usually you see lights or fireflies, really. Uh-oh. What? No, what? Oh, the horse is fine. The horse is already up and running. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay, they're pigs. We'll be fine. I think this might be a lost cause, chat. And I do want to find it because it also... There's an upgrade that I'm going to get as a result. Like, one of the charms that I'm wearing is going to get upgraded. Maybe there's just no foxes in this northern area. They were chased away. Damn, I thought I'd found one. I was like, yellow tree. That's distinct. But instead it's a camp. I thought, oh, well, this could be one. I might have to give this up. If I don't find one in the next 2 minutes. It's pretty sad. I mean, it's nice sightseeing though. You get to enjoy the hold that bullet. Just closely paying attention. The wildlife, the look and everything. Pillar of honor. Okay, they gave up. Get off it. I guess I may as well take this. Thank you. Well, I don't know. look at how far I've strayed just to look for a fox. I've tried my hardest. Oh. Okay. That's it. We found one. Found one. Right there. There's just one problem. I need to kinda... There. Yep, okay, it's tracked now. I just need to get up there now. I hear him already. Wait. What? Where do I go from here? Oh. How about just straight up? Oh, of course there's a patrol right here. Alright, where's our friend? There's our fox friend. Alright, go. Lead me. Whoops. Whoops. It's okay, it's okay. I'm still here. Just ignore the idiot. Good work. I think it left. Aw, I don't get to pet him. That's lame. I really wish it wasn't random and it would just be something that you could do every time. Really? Well, there we go. I just want a... Look at this. Look at this view. What's going on down there? Yeah, look at the view. Okay, I feel inclined to do this. Hang on. Shit. No, we're fine. Nailed it. Oh, they're all bad guys. I thought they were picking on that central one. Oops. Watch this. I love that move. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's set ourselves up for next time. I do gotta get going, chat. I guess it depends who we're following. Alright, there's a few question marks here. Let's go to here. Look, Ma! Look what I can do! Alright. Saving. Yeah, apologies for like the Twitch stream title not updating earlier. I should probably be more diligent about that, but I trust that it's going to do the right thing, and it usually does, but every now and then it won't. So it did say Splunky for like 2 hours longer than it should have, so if you missed out because you thought I was playing Splunky, my bad. Or if you thought I was playing Splunky and like, ew, story game, my bad. Alright chat, this is where I'm gonna leave it for tonight.